Hey Boujee babes, welcome back to Luxe Please. My name is Gabrielle Michelle. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a blogger of luxeplease.com, and I'm here to give you and help you live the most luxurious life ever. So today we're gonna get ready. I'm about to go out with my sis, TT by Lex, those of you who know her, and I figured we should just chat. There's a lot going on. I just want to kind of talk to you guys, and I just turned 30, so I figured I could bestow some words of wisdom about your 20s and kind of update you on what I'm excited about for being 30. So while I do this, I'm going to continue to get ready. I was already getting ready and I was like, you know what, I can film this. Let's multitask. So I'm obviously going to be using my Drinks Cosmetics. We are going to be using the Martini palette today. As you can see, I've already started, but we're going to bring you in closer so you can really see some of the makeup and see how it performs on the skin. If you hadn't had a chance to check out my last happy hour with Lex and Chanel, go ahead and click on over there, check that out. I will link it up above. But yeah, let's just kind of talk about our 30s, our 20s, and everything I've learned and everything that's gonna help you get through this next chapter of our lives. All right, let's get started. Sorry about the background noise. They are still doing construction around my neighborhood, but that's neither here nor there. But let's go ahead and get started. So, like I said, I just turned 30. I have been 30 for a week now, and where most people like to think about their 30s and getting older, I was excited to join the 30 gang, and I'm still excited to join the 30 gang. So far, it doesn't feel much different than 29, though my older sister told me it's all downhill from there. I'm gonna look at this with a positive outlook. So let's kind of start with our 20s. Things I learned, understood, things I'm looking for that you should look forward to in your 20s. And the first thing is being your authentic self. I cannot stress enough how important it is for you to learn to be you. Be happy with who it is that you are, and don't let anybody tell you differently. By the way, I'm using chocolate teeny in my brow bone, and there might be a little purple haze on there because, you know, again, dirty brushes. But it's important to just be yourself. Don't be afraid to live your life the way you want to. Don't make changes and do things based off of what people tell you that you should be doing or shouldn't be doing and how you should respond to things. Be yourself. Your 20s is a lot of growing. You grow up a lot in those 20s and you learn a lot about yourself in that process. So it's important to live for you and not to live for anyone else. Because you don't want to look back and think, man, I wasted so much time on those people or doing things that were not authentically me because I was appeasing somebody else. They don't matter. It is your life to live and live it to its fullest. Don't live with regrets. And just be you, and whatever that entails. If that means dropping some friendships, that is okay. I will be the first to say I was difficult on letting go of friendships, like extremely difficult. I took it very personally when someone decided they wouldn't want to be friends with me anymore with no rhyme or reason, because I take friendship very seriously. And I was like, you know, why are you just willing to throw away a friendship for no reason? But what I have now realized, now that I'm older, I don't care. I know who my friends are, and if you don't want to be friends with me, that's on you. You are missing out on the great person that I am. So don't force your friendships. If they are not authentic and they're not benefiting you in some way, and when I say benefiting you, it's what you need to get out of friendship. Friendships are just another version of a relationship, and it is a give and take. There has to be some compromise. You can't just be one person giving into a friendship and the other is just taking all the time. Whatever that means for you, whether it's going out to dinners and you're always paying, or you're always listening to their problems but they're never listening to yours. Be you and do what's best for yourself, because you don't want to look back and think about what you could have done because you wasted time with people. And that includes romantic relationships as well. As do what you want. Be who you are and don't let anybody tell you differently. As we go into my lid, I am going to be using a little Cosmopolitan. I just love that pink. I just think it's great. It's just so pretty. So we're gonna use Cosmopolitan on my lid with a little bit, I might do a little orange action as well. I might use a little stirred, but we'll see. So that is the first thing. Second thing is take care of your finances. Really take care of your finances in your 20s, because They say 30 is your 20s, but with money, where you can do what you want now, but you can afford to do what you want. And I think that's true. Now, in my situation, is start focusing on that savings account so you can live and do the things you want. Don't waste your money in your 20s. Focus on saving it. Now, I'm not saying don't go out and don't do that trip and don't buy that bag. But we kind of talked about savings a little bit in my Are You Broke and Boujee or Are You Boujee on a Budget video. Check that out for more information. But kind of, short version is save money for the things that you want to do so that you can afford the nice things that you would like. And that way you can enjoy life and have fun. I was extremely blessed when it came for me to being in college. My parents paid for my college. I did not leave with student loans, so I was very extremely blessed and fortunate, but I didn't take that for granted. Too many people are in my situation where they have someone paying their way or helping them out, and then they're broke on the other side of that. Now, though I didn't have to pay any bills or anything like that in college, I still had a job. I was modeling, and I worked in the school cafeteria or in the dorm cafeteria. And that money honestly was my play money, but I was smart about it. I started saving that money so that way I would have something after I graduated, because I was not about to leave college, potentially not have a job, because that does happen to a lot of people. Fortunately, it did not happen to me, and my degree would not allow for that to happen because the degree rate at UNT was so high for logistics students that I was pretty much guaranteed a job after college. But to people who leave college, in my situation, broke and don't have a job, and now you're just kind of stuck. Why? Don't put yourself in that position. So start saving that money. And I'm going to dip into some purple haze because I feel like this look needs a little bit more purple in it. But save your money. Focus on that savings account. Get something in there to set yourself up, because when I was working and modeling, and then I went into my internship, like I said in my Broken Boujee or Boujee on a Budget video, I put 10%, I put half of my checks into my savings account. So that way I had something so I could get my apartment, pay my first and last month's rent. I had money where I could spend and blow if I so chose to. So just think about those things and be smart about saving your money so that way when you're 30, you are 30 and thriving. And that is an amazing thing to do. I mean, it is great to be able to have money and be able to do things now and really focus on what it is I want to do next. If I didn't save the way I saved, I wouldn't be able to start Drake Cosmetics with my sisters. If I didn't save the way I saved, I wouldn't have been able to buy a house with my husband. Those are all the things that you have to consider in your 20s. Is you are growing up a lot and it is a lot of fun and you enjoy it so much, 100%, but make sure you're making moves for your future, because your 20s don't last forever. And eventually you're gonna have to grow up. So have your fun, but be smart about it. Make sure you're smart about it. Let's see, what else for your 20s? Enjoy them. If you want to start a business in your 20s, start a business in your 20s. You want to buy a house in your 20s and you can afford it, buy a house. Like I said, make moves for your future and have fun at the same time. I feel like I'm getting a little draggish, so I am going to come on off of this purple a little bit and relax. We are also going to go into French Martini with the trick my sister taught me, and to kind of help neutralize that a little bit, because I am doing a lot right now. All right, so I'm trying to think, what else can you do in your 20s? What other advice do I have? Dating younger or dating older in your 20s. So if you're 20 pushing 30 and you're dating a 25-year-old or vice versa, keep in mind, like I said, you grow up a lot in your 20s. So be mindful of that age gap. Some people do have to grow up really, really fast, and I'm not taking that away from those people. However, understand where each other is at. People may seem mature, or you think you're mature enough to handle a situation. You're at different points in life. You just are. That's just the truth. That is the reality. You are at different places in life. So that's something to be mindful of when you're trying to figure out what you want to do next or what you want out of your life. Make sure you're on the same page with any relationship that you're in, you know? Anything that you do. We're going to go into a little bit of stirred, and we're going to put that on the lid as well. But yeah, let's be mindful of where you are and what you want out of life, because the person may not be on the same page. And that's in general with relationships. But when you have that age gap like that, you really do have to be mindful of it, because in some versions of life, you are the person that you've done your going out phase, you've done your having fun and like doing all that, where you've gone to the clubs many, many times, but now you're at the point in your life where maybe you want to sit at home, or maybe you want to go to a dive bar. You know what I mean? Like, figure out what that is and make sure you're on the same page, because it can cause problems, but not to say that it won't work, because it does, and it has, but just be mindful of where you are at in your life. I think that's all the 20s information that I have for you guys, but those are just a couple tidbits. But let's kind of talk about what I have coming next, what I want to do. I'm 30. I'm excited. The first thing would be is starting a business, which has been huge. It has been absolutely huge and extremely exciting. Eventually, though my sisters have been hounding me for this for the past few years, is kids. Me and my husband are going to have kids eventually at some point in time. I can't tell you when. It'll happen when it happens. But we want kids eventually, and we can do that. And we are in a spot financially where we feel like we can be comfortable to do that. So we will make those responsible decisions. I'm excited for that chapter of my life, to be a mom at some point in time, but I'm not going to rush it. I'm not going to push it, because though I'm 30, I'm still very young, and my husband is still very young as well. We're both in our 30s. So we'll just figure out what works for us. You know what I mean? Kind of advice, stop expecting women to just have kids. Like, don't put us out to pasture. It is unfair and unwarranted. I mean, when I got engaged, the question a lot of people ask me is like, when are you having kids? I was like, dang, can I get married? Like, can I get through this wedding? Like, can I live in being engaged and then live in being a wife, and then I can enjoy being a mom? Like, it ain't gotta happen all at once. Have kids when you want to have kids. If you want to have kids now, have them. If you don't. And then also understand it is okay for women to not want kids at all. You have no idea what's going on in people's lives to tell them that they have to have kids. I know people who just don't want that. And if they don't want that, it's not my job to push what I want for my life on you. It's with anything. I'm not living your life. I'm not having to raise those children. So do what they want. But yeah, for me, we want kids. Eventually we'll have them, but not today, not tomorrow. Who knows, even within the next year, but we shall see. It is in God's hands. We will see what will happen there. But yeah, I'm excited. We bought a house. We are still decorating the house, which takes a long time because you want to focus on what you really want versus things just to have to fill it up. I want to be very careful with what I pick, because I don't want to buy things just to buy things and I'm end up wasting money. That's a waste of time. It's a waste of money, and nobody wants to do that. So we will continue to decorate our home and make it homey and comfortable. I mean, we got our new sofa. Living room is almost done. I need some curtains, make some artwork, new TV, and then that room is pretty much done. This office will be done soon. This pretty much just needs curtains, and I think I want one more piece of furniture and put up some artwork, and then it's done. Marcus's office is completely finished for the most part. I think there's gonna be some rearranging in there, honestly. But it's an ongoing process. It may take me years to fill up this house, and I'll take you along the process, and you guys can see what comes of our home and making it into a home, and take you along with all that. But mostly figuring out what I want to do with my career. I love my job. I work in logistics, though I'm starting a business as well with my sisters. That doesn't mean that automatically ends. Starting a business takes a lot of work and it takes time. And I have benefits and I have a husband and we want to have families. So I want to make sure that we are taken care of here. So I'm not looking to quit my job anytime soon. So with that being said, I may be making some changes within the company that I'm working at. Some new opportunities are presenting themselves, and I'm going to look into those and see what that can be. I've been doing what I've been doing for 7 years now. And I can honestly say I love my job, which is another piece of advice, I guess, for your 20s going into your 30s is find a job you love. Yes, bills are important, but like I said, I was extremely blessed to walk into and find a career in an avenue I thought I would never be in. I work in a food distribution center. I work in a warehouse, and I never thought I would do that. I said I did not want to do that with my life, and I love it. I think it's great. I have a great time. I have great coworkers. I've met great people in my career and great mentors, and I love what I do. So it doesn't feel mundane. I mean, I've been there for 7 years, so it hasn't always been all peaches and roses. Obviously, I've gone through some rough patches, and most of by my own doing and my own personal stressors that I have to realize what will work for me and what doesn't work for me and what motivates me and how to get myself out of a slump because I am doing something that I didn't think that I originally wanted to do, but I do love. So like not everything is going to be easy all the time, but I truly, truly love what I do. And I'm excited to see what comes next with that. I got some stuff I'm going to look into and see how it impacts my life and talk about it with my husband and figure out like, hey, is this a good decision for us? Would this make sense? But yeah, I'm excited to do that as well. I'm going to continue to blend out because I feel like I'm still very loud on my eyes and I'm not super excited about it. Not for where I'm going, not for what I'm doing. But yeah, so career is gonna be thriving, businesses is gonna be thriving. So again, Drink Cosmetics, you guys, that is what I'm wearing on my eyelids, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm so excited for you guys to see it, touch it, play with it. Again, watch that happy hour, follow us on Instagram, follow us on all social medias, and you can like get sneak peeks and see what we got going on. I think I overdid it again. Where is Lex when you need her? She's going to drag my makeup, you guys. I can feel it in my spirit. I just already know it's gonna happen, and I just don't think there's any fixing this. Maybe once I put on lashes and stuff, it'll be fine. Liner is on, so we're gonna highlight with my Fenty Hollow at me. We're gonna highlight with my Fenty Hollow at me. Liner is done. We'll put on lashes in a little bit. Let's see, what else can we talk about, guys, as I continue to ready myself. I'm late as it is, so it is what it is. She won't be on time anyway, so I'm not worried. Let's see. What else do I want to do? I mean, the other thing I'm looking forward to is being the auntie to my best friend's baby. They just had a kid last month, a little baby girl. I'm so excited to meet her. But yeah, I mean, my friends are having kids. I am obsessed with them having kids, and I can't wait to meet them. And, you know, we're at this point with my friends. I mean, they do say your friends are a reflection of you. Everyone's doing their thing. We're starting businesses, we're, you know, starting families and doing the thing. So I am excited for that. Can't wait to meet my nieces and nephews that are coming around and, you know, be a aunt for a while before I become a mom. That's just my thing for right now. We're gonna use my Beauty Bakery blush. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited to be 30. So for my birthday, I did have a Candyland themed party, but I am horrible about taking pictures, you guys. Like, absolutely horrible. I don't think I got one picture. I got a couple of Polaroids because Chanel had her camera, but I just don't think to take pictures. I'm living in the moment. We gotta do more of that. We gotta do more of living in the moment instead of living for the gram and for the photo. Like, I wanna live it. I wanna remember it. I don't wanna have to remember trying to get the perfect photo, you know what I mean? But it was a great party. I had a great time. Obviously, Lex was the bartender. We had a lollipop themed drink. We had candy. We had Jolly Rancher shot glasses. I mean, it was a blast. I truly enjoyed it. So for all of my 30-year-olds, if you're here, what do you enjoy about being 30? What should I look forward to being 30? What should I do? Any advice that you have for me? But yeah, I'm excited about this next chapter. I really am. I don't look at my age and think I'm getting older and my life is over. You know what I mean? Hey, please. Sorry. Again, dog. Construction. It's killing me. I'm about to put him out. I don't look at 30 as my life over. Ending. I think 30 is still very, very young. Like I said, we're trying to be 30 and thriving. Over here. The other thing I'm going to get back to, and I've said this before, I know you're like, okay, Gabby, sure. I really am going to get back to my blog. I enjoy it. I do have some stuff typed up. I just have to get it scheduled. But I have not had the opportunity to do so yet. And I am trying to schedule it because I don't want to just post things and be inconsistent. I want it to be consistent. So I'm trying to batch some content for you guys and have it ready. I'm gonna do some more lashes. Am I gonna put on lashes? I don't think I like the lashes that I have, so I probably won't. I'm just gonna pile on the mascara. Just seeing my sister. But yeah, we're gonna vlog some more. YouTube, I'm coming back. As you can see, I'm 2 weeks in a row right now. Trying to be ready for you guys. But yeah, you'll see more stuff from me, and I'll continue to help you live a most luxurious, fabulous life on a budget, because you know that's what I do. It's what I'm here for, especially for my 20s and 30-year-olds, because being bougie on a budget is a lifestyle, it's an energy, and you can still do all the things that you want. Maybe not all, because we're being responsible, but actually no, all the things that you want. Because I've never looked at something like, man, I wish I could have done that, because I've done it. Because I'm bougie on a budget, and when I would do something because I save, I can afford to. So yeah, look at life that way. I've got tons of ideas for you, help you make your closet better. We're gonna do some more fashion videos here on how to do your closet and how to keep your clothes that you have pretty fluid, and what items to buy and make multiple items, work with less, because I think everybody needs that help, and especially now. So lucky us, fortunate us, blessed us. Me and my husband are now, well, I was already taken care of because, again, my parents paid for my college, but my husband's did not. We are student loan free right now. So we made his payment. It is done. We are excited about that. Again, blessed that we've been able to do this with the job that we have, that I have, and that he has, that we've been able to save money and do this. And just thinking about it, it's like, oh my gosh, we never have to make another one of those payments again. Reducing our overall debt. And I'm excited about that. It was a decision that we made together because it's a lot of money, but we talked through it, and Marcus did some very good convincing of me to just go ahead and dive for it. But again, it's about trying to make moves to set us up for the future, and we want to have as little debt as possible, because I mean, we're already going to have enough with the house and with, you know, eventually I may have to get a new car. I mean, shoot, y'all understand. I've driven one car my entire life. I got my car later in life, but it's the same car. I have a 2012 Kia Soul. I love my hamster mobile, as my friends call it. I love it. I think it's great, but it is old, and eventually probably gonna have to replace that bad boy. I don't want to. If I can avoid it, I will, but it's inevitable. It's going to happen. But again, if you're saving, basically, if you take anything away from this video, save your money so you can live your best life. It's pretty much my gig here. Saving money, living luxuriously, you know, and doing what you enjoy, doing what you love. I got my hair cut, you guys. It's straight. I know y'all have never seen it on YouTube straight. I need to comb it and cute it. So let me finish myself getting ready, comb my hair, put some lotion on, and like get ready to get out the door, because I am 20 minutes late at this point from when I was supposed to be leaving, so I need to get with Alex and see what the game plan is. I'm just hoping she's running late. So again, I'll be right back. 30, we are thriving, dirty 30, however you look at it, it's gonna be great. So I'm excited for you guys to take this journey with me. I'm excited for y'all to see more from Drink, more from Lex Please, here on my YouTube channel and over at the blog, so be sure to check it out. LexPlease.com, drinkcosmetics.com, all the social media is attached with those, and I cannot wait to start this next journey of life. As my older sister says, I have leveled up. I am now on level 30. So let's do this. Let's enjoy. So can't wait for what's to come next. Make sure you're back here every Wednesday at noon for a new video. Check the blog, check the Instagram, and don't forget to live Lux. Bye, guys.